So I'll invite us to close our eyes, and we can sit for this one. Let's just sit as erect as we can, with our pelvis slightly tilted forward. So it's almost like our belly comes out and our chest comes out, and our shoulders, we move them back and down. Our neck it's as if something is pulling us up. Our neck is nice and straight and a little bit back, so that our spinal column is fully aligned, and our pineal gland is actually right above the lower part of the pelvis. So it's kind of curved. So again, the pelvis forward, belly forward, chest forward, and shoulders back. Yeah, that's it. Beautiful, beautiful. And we'll just start with a deep, deep breath into the belly, as deep as we can. Belly goes nice and big, and then we exhale. And the idea is to slow the breath down as much as we can while it still feels comfortable. So a deep, long inhale, and a deep, long exhale. And for the next one, we'll take the space in between and hold it on the inhale. And then when we feel we need to exhale, we exhale. And we do this for a few breaths. Inhale, hold, and exhale, and hold. And sometimes if we're quote-unquote beginners with breath work, it may be easier to count, and it may be easier to just count in our mind a little bit till 4 or 6 or 8. So we'll start with the 6, and we will inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'll invite you for a minute to really follow your breath, follow your body as to how does it want to breathe. Do you want to count? Do you want to hold your breath on inhale and exhale? Just kind of play with it for a little bit and see what is presenting right now. And don't be afraid to really sip in the breath. So take a deep breath in and then sip extra and extra and extra, and then we hold. Now that we're so beautifully centered with our breath, and this, it takes 3 minutes max. We can do this at any given point of the day, especially if there is so much going on, especially if we are a little bit in an overwhelmed place, or we simply just want a break. We'll do this breathing. So we'll just remember breath is number one. And as we are in this centered space, again, bring your attention right into the center of the body where our spine goes. Imagine there's this column of powerful light going from the top of our head all the way down to the bottom of our spine, and connecting deep into the earth and going past our head into the cosmos. It's like this flow of universal energies coming down into our body floating down into the earth, and then this power of the earth energy coming up through our body at all times. This is available to us at all times. And you may even see around this column, there's a little bit of a like vibration happening, you know, like when there is a heat and you're looking at the horizon, it's the air is moving. That's happening around this column. This vibration of energies and light. And you can notice them and you may not, and it's okay. It's just knowing that they're there is enough. And what we will do right now is start following this vibration past our body. So imagine there's this column within our body, beautiful, strong, on this light energy flowing up and down. All around it, there's still a frequency of who we are, actually goes way past, like past our, if we stretch our arms, I almost want us to take our hands and then put them aside by our shoulders, and then with palms outward, we will gently push out. And all we're doing is we're just noticing the space around us that is still us. It's that our electromagnetic vibration, all those energy bodies that we are. And then we'll push all the way to stretched arms. And we go as far as that and further. We'll just stay there and imagine that right out, we've kind of created a space between our body and as far as our hands go. And that happens also front and back. It happens, you know, diagonally. So all around, it's like a beautiful egg around us. You can keep your arms there if that feels good, or we can put them back down. But just stay aware of that space around. That is our space. That is who we are, that far. And for right now, that energy that's flowing through the column, up and down through our center column, we're going to ask that energy to fill this egg, because that is who we are. So instead of our mind filling it with all sorts of information and thoughts, for right now, we're going to put those aside and fill the space of who we are with this energy of universe and earth. That is very light. It's very high vibration and light. It's almost like little tiny twinkles of lights going up and down through this energy field. And you can see it for the most part. It's just imagine it because it is there. If we don't see it, it's okay. Just kind of painted all this bright white light or golden light. And as it's painting this whole beautiful egg around us, I would like for us to just take a nice deep breath and almost like plant ourselves in our seat, or if we're standing on our feet, and relax into it. Sort of like, I have landed in this beautiful golden egg. Oh my goodness, let me just bask in this for a little bit. Ooh, that is so beautiful. Oh my, thank you. And if for some reason a thought comes that doesn't feel like it belongs because it says, you're just making this up. Well, it's okay, just make it up and ask the thought to leave past that golden egg. It's like, no, not now. We're basking in this beautiful light frequency. And let's stay there for a little bit. And let's notice how it feels. For the most part, it potentially would feel joyous, very light, very playful, almost like, wow, this is so this is so easy. what I would love for us to do in this space, in our beautiful golden egg, basking in the glory of the light here. Let's just kind of go 30 days forward right now, 32 days forward. And let's just see us in this beautiful space, being centered and grounded and connected. Let's just see us there every day for the next many, many days. And in the end of 7 days, and then 14 days, 21 days, we see ourselves that this field is gaining its strength. It's becoming easier to hold. It's actually becoming the norm, because it is the norm. It is truly who we are underneath all this thought and disbelief and sometimes not being sure of who we are. This true just light frequency and vibration is available to us. So if we just see that going forward, and we see a few other things happening that we wish for us to happen, whether it's leveling our health to a certain point, whether it's shifting our relationship with a loved one at work, whether it's just having more time for ourselves to notice this, whether it's just taking yoga classes in the morning, walking, you name it, it's available. And just see it happen. And see how easy it is and how simple. Literally, it's just like that. It's done. And if there's anything else that our organism wants to show us, or our being wants to show us that we're ready for, let's have that come to us right now. Is there anything else that I could be showing up as in this time that would be of benefit to myself and ultimately to the whole world? There. That's it. Thank you. So this space around us, just leave it as is. It's there at all times. Remember it. It's available. And right now, we stay in this place as much as we can, and we simply allow for the world just to come in. You know, whether we want to open our eyes or keep them closed for a little bit. Just we can let the world come in again. It's like, okay, I know I'm going to have to do this. I know I'm going to have to make this phone call. I know all of this needs to happen today. And it's okay. I can still stay centered. Whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes.